Hey guys! Welcome to episode number 12 of the video podcast Me and My Dog and Some Yarn. Today is January 17th, 2014. It is a Friday afternoon and I'm excited to be here. I meant to film last Sunday, but I was not feeling too well. I've had allergies all week. I'm not exactly sure why, but something out there in the air is bothering me. And I'm feeling better now, so I thought I would go ahead and take an hour to film this podcast and to let you guys know I've been seeing you guys. I've enjoyed looking at your projects on Ravelry, and thank you for tuning back in. And if you're new, I'd like to welcome you, and if you're returning, I want to thank you. So, I guess we'll get started. Although I wasn't feeling good all week, I still knit every night. Usually I knit like every other night, but this week I actually knit every night, and I got a lot done, and I'm excited to show you. So we'll start off with something I was working on the last time you saw me, which was the Sockhead Hat. I'm not sure who the designer is. I believe the first name is Rachel, but I'm not sure. I did create a project page, so if you want to go in on Ravelry and take a look at that, it's Sockhead Hat. And I knit it, and I don't know this either. I'm not very prepared today, but it is knit out of a sock weight yarn, and it is, I think it's part of the Rainforest collection on maybe opal yarn. I don't remember. I'm going to have to look it up or put it in the show notes. I'm sorry. But I made a scarf for Tori over Christmas, and I had some leftover yarn. So I made me a hat. And it's really cute. I like the way it fits. It's a little snug, but that's good. I like my hats to be a little bit snug. So, yeah, it's a little snug, but I really like it. I don't feel like it's sliding around on my head or that it's going to fall off. It could be poofy if I didn't turn it back one. So, I really do like it. It's knit on, well, I thought I was knitting it on a 2, but it was actually a 1.5. So, it's okay. It turned out great. I would knit it again on that size needle. Yeah, I like it. So anyways, it's the Tiger colorway, and you can check out my project page if you want to know the kind of yarn that it is. Okay. I was already having a bad hair day, but now it's really bad. Lots of static. It's too hot here in Houston. When I left the house this morning, it was 34 degrees, and right now it's about 70 degrees outside, so a little bit too hot for a hat. My second project, I made something for my sister. So, Kit, I know you watch my podcast sometimes. If you're watching, please go ahead and jump about 3 minutes ahead from where you're looking at now. I dropped it on the floor. Give me a minute. Okay. Alright, Kit, are you gone? Okay. Hopefully she's gone. If not, she's going to ruin her surprise. But I made her a Louie the Lovebot. Isn't he cute? He is so cute. He is made, his little feet, he is made out of Knit Picks comfy worsted weight yarn. And the light colored pink is flamingo. And the dark colored pink is rosehip. And he is just the cutest thing. The eyes, they did not specify the size of the eyes in the pattern. I used 9mm safety eyes. And he is so cute. I love him. The pattern is by Danger Crafts, and it's Louie the Lovebot. And the pattern. It is a pattern that you can purchase on Ravelry, and I don't knit a lot of toys. My grandma Used to knit a lot of toys when I was little, and but this one was fun. I really enjoyed knitting this. Super cute. I might make one for my mom, and I might make one for me. I'm thinking about ordering some more yarn before Valentine's Day, and trying to knock out 2 more before then. So we'll see. My other work in progress. Oh no, these are finished items. I'm losing it today. Those were my 2 finished items. Okay, so works in progress. I have my Old Oak Ranch shawl. Sorry, it's buried. I really do need to clean off my desk. It's a good thing you guys can't see it. It is knit out of Old Oak Ranch alpaca. And no, that's not it. I had the label. I don't know what I did with it. It's Old Oak Ranch. They're out of Wimberley, Texas. And really, really cool place to go shopping for yarn. As I said in my last podcast, it's up for sale. So if you're in the Austin area anytime soon, up near Wimberley, you ought to go check it out before they close. They have live alpacas out in the pasture that you can pet if they'll come to you. But yeah, it's a great place to visit. I'm making the Infinity Shawl, which is a free pattern that they gave away on the Yarn Crawl last October. And here it is. I'm not sure that you can really see the detail. It has a seed stitch on one side, knitted around. This is an eyelet. I'm not sure that you can really see that, but it's an eyelet, and you knit it as wide as you want, and then you knit the ribbing again on the other side, and then you bite off. So I'm not sure how wide I really want this. I'm thinking maybe another 4 or 5 inches, and then putting the other end on. I might be really close. I might not need another. I might only need about 2 inches before I do the edging. So I do have plenty of yarn. I don't really want to waste the yarn, but again, I don't want it too wide. It's going to be really long. I made the longest length, which I believe is 60 or 66 inches. So it is really, really long. That way I can double it up, wrap it around my neck twice, and it is so, so soft. And it smells good. It's really, really soft. I wish you guys could feel it through the computer. Yeah, anyways, that's work in progress number 1. It's really the only one that I'm working on right now. I'm about to go through all of my old projects and probably rip them out. I have probably 15 to 20 things on needles right now, and honestly, if I haven't knit on them by now, I'm probably not going to. I started a temperature shawl or scarf, and I am going to finish that one. Got it about a fourth of the way through. I've got all the temperatures for 2013 recorded, so I am going to finish that one. I don't have it near the computer, or I would show you. I'm also working on a heart blanket, and I'm going to finish that. I'm very close. I'm working on Hexie Puff quilt. I'm going to finish that for sure. I'm going to rip out a brown cardigan. I'm just not feeling it, and it's made out of what is it? Brown lamb's pride, brown sheep, something like that. I'm having a mind block. But yeah, I don't know that I'll ever finish it. Then I have one that I'm on the fence about. It's an orange cardigan. I love the yarn. I can't remember what the yarn is. But I'm not sure about it. I mean, it's really pretty. I just don't know. I did start another cardigan. As you can tell, I have a bad habit of starting cardigans and never finishing them. I've never finished a cardigan yet, and I've got 3 on the needles. The other one, well, I take that back. I did finish one. So out of 4, I've only finished 1. But the other one is a vintage pattern, and I'm gonna finish that one. I stopped on it, and I think I know where I'm at. I think I took good enough notes. So I do plan on pulling that back out and knitting that. But the rest of my projects, I'm just going to rip them all out and start new for 2014, because I think they're pulling me down, and yeah, I'm not very motivated when I see all those things that are just sitting there and that I need to work on. So I'm going to try to do that over the next few weeks. So besides this this cowl, I really haven't worked on anything else. I did finish the present for my sister, and yeah, that's it. I do plan on starting. Oh, I have 2 projects that I'm going to start, and I have to tell you. One is the scarf for my husband. This is cashmere yarn, and I purchased it when I was in New York. And I have 3 skeins of this, and he just wants a tube scarf. So I'm going to make it up as I go along, just cast on a certain amount of stitches. I believe this is worsted weight, so I'll probably use a 6 or 7 maybe. I don't want it real airy. I want the stitches kind of close, but I have 3 skeins and I want to make sure I have enough yarn. So we'll see. It's really pretty. You can't really tell by the picture, but it's a really, really dark green with a little bit of black twist. Really, really pretty. So he's been asking me ever so often. He says, "Hey, have you started my New York scarf?" And I always have to say no. So I'm gonna start it, and then that way when he asks me, I'll say, "Yeah, I started it." He's really excited, and he's not normally impressed or excited about my knitting, so I've got to get on that. And I ordered some yarn. I'll go ahead and show you what I ordered. I'm going to make this shawl, Quite Continental, and the pattern is by BooKnits, and I was gifted a shawl for Christmas through Tiny Owl Knits Rack Christmas swap, and so now I'm in the mood to knit scarves. So I picked out a BooKnits pattern, and I ordered some black Knit Picks Stroll Glimmer in black, and as you can see, it has some sparkles to it. Well, you can't really see that well. They're really not showing up on the camera, but it does have some sparkle to it. And I went to a bead store not too far from my house. I had never been in there before. It's called Beadaholic Bead Shop, and evidently there's 2 of them. There's one out in Spring, one in Cypress. There you go. Beadaholic. I went to the one in Cypress, and I bought some really pretty beads. They are 6mm, or I don't know if that's millimeter, it's 6 size 6 beads. This was $4 a tube, and they're really pretty. They're really sparkly and shiny, and they have silver insides. And I saw so many beads while I was there. I wanted to buy them all, but I figured I'd better knit this one shawl and see if I like knitting with beads before I go buy tubes and tubes of beads. So that is going to be one of my next projects, and I'm excited about that one. Once I get that made, I'm going to have my husband take me somewhere so I can wear it, because it would be fancy. So that is something else that's going to be on the needle soon, and then I guess I'll show you enhancements. I have some yarn, On Your Toes, and this is sock yarn. I picked it up at Tuesday morning for $5.99, but it was on sale. I think it was like $4.79 because it was on sale, and then I bought it in pink also. So this is sock yarn. I'll obviously be making socks sometime. Then, my mom bought me this book. We were at Joann's and she had a 40% off coupon, and we saw this book and I was looking through it, and it's wonderful. It's cast on, bind off, 54 steps, step-by-step methods by Leslie and Bester, and it has some wonderful methods for binding off and casting on, and some of them are kind of fancy, and it just looked like something I might use in the future. So Mom said, well, I have a 40% off coupon, let me get it for you. And so she did, and here it is. I can't wait to use it. I'm sure I will refer to it in the future. Then, let's see. Then I went to an estate sale, and I found some vintage knitting needles. They are vintage knitting needles, size 6. And they actually had a bunch of needles, but I really have a lot of needles, and unless it was something unusual, I would pass on it. But I do love this kind of needle. They're metal, but they've got enamel on the outside, so they don't give me the creeps like normal metal needles do. So I don't know what brand these are. They look old. They might be from Canada or Europe. I know that they're very similar to the Arrow Bernat needles that are my absolute favorite. So when I saw these, I had to get them. And they didn't really have a whole lot at that estate sale. They had a lot of acrylic yarn that I passed up. But I did find a magazine for like 50 cents. It was Creative Knitting, and it's from spring 2012. There's a few things in here that I thought were cute, so I went ahead for 50 cents. You can't beat that. So I did get that. And then I did buy another magazine. It's Knitwear, the Fall and Winter 2013, and it is, I don't know who puts it out. I guess Knitwear is the name of the magazine. I don't know. Knitwear, here it is. But it has some really, really cute things in here. I'll just show you a few that I thought were neat. This. I love this. I think that is so cute. It's kind of like a sweatshirt, but without the hoodie, and it's got a cowl around the neck. Super cute. I love, love, love that. This is a really pretty sweater. Oops. Sorry. Do not mean to make you dizzy. I don't know if you can see the detail of the sweater. It is really cute. It has a texture like from the bust line to the waist, and it kind of goes in. I think that would be very slimming. I think it's really cute. I also love the color, and I love the raglan sleeve. And then this was my favorite in the magazine. Check out the neck. I love that. Isn't that cute? It's just a sweater. I like the sleeves, and I definitely love that neck. It's called the tucked pullover. Really, really cute. That definitely needs to be put on my list of things to make. And I think that was about it. Oh, I love this hat. I have to show you this hat. I think I'm going to make this. Evidently, the construction is really different from a normal hat. Yeah, I'm going to knit that for sure. And I guess that was it. And I did like this brown sweater here. I like the neck of that sweater. I also like the sweater on the front. Yeah, so there was a lot of things in here that I would knit. So I went ahead and got it. Yeah, a good magazine. If you guys have a bookstore near you, Barnes & Noble, you ought to check this one out. This one has a lot of things in it. Yeah, might be worth your while. Next, I went back to that. I'm laughing at myself. I went back to that, to the Goodwill, because I thought, well, maybe they've got more yarn. So I went back to see, and they didn't really have any yarn, but they had 3 of these. They are Habu, and I've seen these in the yarn store before. And this one they bought at Twisted Yarns, which is out in Spring, Texas. I've been there before. I love that store. For $14.25 a piece originally, and I bought 2. That's what they had. It's fingering weight. I looked it up. It's 100% silk. You have to dry clean it or hand wash it. And I'm thinking of flowy scarf. And then they had one in this color. So one is like a camel color, and 2 in chocolate. So they were $1.99 a piece. So for $6, but when it rang up, I don't know, it must have been a discount because it was like less than $5 for the 3. So I don't know. But I couldn't pass it up because I knew it was, you know, something that I'd seen before, and I'd always kind of been curious to how it knits up. And I don't think I've ever seen a sample of anything knit in this, so I'm anxious to try it out. It is 125 meters, 140 yards per skein, so there's plenty here to make a scarf. So, anyways, I was excited about that. Not near as excited about it as I was when I went and found the mother lode of all finds. But I will never find that again. But I can't help but want to stop and go in that same store every time because I see it and think, well, what if they put more out? And, you know, I just have to stop and see. So, anyways, I do have a book to show you guys. It's a vintage pamphlet. It's from 1956, and it's called Stoles, Capes, and Shorties. Stoles, Capes, and Shorties. It was printed out by the Bear brand in Fleischer Yarns, and it was originally 35 cents. So it's old. Okay, here's the Angora cape. Oops. the Angora cape. Pretty. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Angora cape is on the front. This is the lacy stole. That is the lacy stole. And then we have a tuxedo collar. And then this is the mohair cape stole. Oops. I love that one. I think that is so cute. That one actually has the place for the arms, like it has sleeves, where this one on the back is just the cape. And that's really cute too, but this one has the sleeves. That just looks like something you would see in an old movie. If you guys hear noises, it's Dottie down here on the floor. She's been bathing and cleaning herself and making all kinds of snorting noises, so that's not me. Anyways, this is the crocheted cape. And then we have the knitted cape stole. And I've just been in a shawl mood, and so I just thought this would be the perfect book to show you guys. That looks like a little jacket. It's an Angora trim jacket. Cute. And then the Angora knitted cape. And then we have the lace stole. And the knitted stole. Here is the Angora shorty. And then we have the glamour stole. And that's it. There is that one again. Super cute. I love this book. I believe I ordered it off of eBay a few years ago, and I have not knit from it yet, but I do plan on making something someday. I just love the old-fashioned capes and stoles, and now I'm really into scarves. I've been searching Ravelry at night, looking for more shawls with beads because I just think they're gorgeous. And so yeah, you are going to see a shawl with beads soon, I hope, and I hope it works out to where I can actually finish it and figure out what I'm doing, and I can wear it. I'm excited about that. It's really pretty, and I'm excited. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. And I guess that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for giving me the time. I know there's a lot of podcasters out there you could be watching besides me, but I really appreciate you watching me, and I will see you guys. I might be filming Sunday. I'm not sure. If not, I'll be filming later in the week, so I'll see you guys in about a week, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.